Hello there, traders. Hello, fellow champions. Welcome to another video of our Trading for a Living Forex Champion series. So for today's video, I'm going to do a Forex technical analysis on Pound Kiwi pair. And let's see what's going on, how we can find multiple opportunities in a swing trader perspective. So if you are new to this channel, you may want to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are updated every time I posted a new video. So again, if you are interested in any mentorship program or services, you may want to check the description below and follow me on the links provided. So without further ado, let's get straight into the charts. Alright guys. Okay, fellow champions. Currently we are here now at Pound Kiwi or GBP NZD pair. Alright. So let's see first the pair on a daily perspective. So again, as I've said, I'm going to look for multiple opportunities in a swing trading perspective, swing trader perspective. So, but before that, let's analyze first from a higher time frame down to a lower time frame for our optimal entry. All right. So again, for this analysis, I'm gonna be using TFP Warrior system. All right. So if you are still unaware of what is TFP Warrior system and how it works, you may want to check my past videos in order for you to get the concept and logic how I do my entries and exits using that system. All right. So on a daily perspective, again, we're going to focus first on this area. Okay, the current price. What is it doing, and where is the current price in a certain level? All right. So we may want first to check our support and resistance levels. All right. So we are now be focusing on this area, but before that, as I've said, we're going to mark first our support and resistance levels. All right. So where is our key significant support or level? So if we're going to analyze based on market structure, we have here what the price went from what low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. You see, we can see here simply uh, at a glance, this is a key significant what support before, right? Before that was got broken and probably now become what our new resistance. So I can say that this is our key significant resistance as of now, right? So this will be my key significant resistance. All right. So as I've said, if you are still unaware or unfamiliar with the TFP war system, or you still don't know how to identify first key significant resistance or support, always check my past video on market structure. Again, for those non-Filipino speakers, I'll be making another video of market structure just for you to understand how we can read market structure and how we can apply that in our trading, because that is your foundation in determining where will be the market bias and most probably where the market will go in a long-term perspective or even a short-term. So as long as you know how to read market structure, you're good to go. You just want to find a good confirmation for your entries, right? So right now, we know on a market structure perspective, this was once a support that got broken and definitely becomes new resistance. All right, this is gonna be our resistance level or resistance level or zone. So right now we already have our resistance level. And how about our horizontal support? All right, where is our key significant horizontal support? I can see as well that we also have what? How do we able to find significant? Again, if the price react to that 2 times or more, that level or zone becomes significant. Again, the higher the time frame is, the more significant the level is. Alright, so again, we have here as well key significant support. We all know. Alright, so this is gonna be my horizontal support on a daily perspective. Right, it's gonna be my support. Alright, so how am I going to apply TFP warrior system? Again, if we're going to look for an opportunity, we have to find, or we have to identify or analyze first the current situation at the market. Again, on a long-term perspective, if I would want to buy this market, all right, I would need to check on the levels and identify my HPT or high probability trade zone. Again, if I want to buy, right? So again, on a long-term or swing trader perspective, this will be my high probability trade area zone. Okay, I will mark my HPT, but before that, we all know that on a long setup for a TFP war system, it has to be above certain levels. Again, our counter trend line break, our horizontal support, and again what? Trend line what? Trend line support in this case. So we have here, as we can see, okay, a trend line support below. So just to check on a weekly, the overall market structure, we all know that the price what is currently moving on a bullish manner or uptrend, meaning the price comes from a low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Again, there's some momentum change here. However, still it provided what? A higher low, and then higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So we can say that this is our zone for a good buy on a long-term perspective or on a swing trader perspective. So what will be, where is my HPT zone or high probability trade zone for a buy setup? So for a buy setup or long setup, this is gonna be my HPT, or what we know as high probability trade zone. All right, so this is gonna be my HPT for a long. All right, for a long. However, where is the price currently? So that's the question. Again, I'll be do a forex analysis on multiple opportunities. Again, if I want to buy on a long-term perspective or swing trader perspective, I would want the price to reach or return in this zone, right? This zone for me to have a long, position, right? But currently, where is the price? Currently, the price is what? Currently, the price is at our resistance level or zone. So, what am I going to do? So, probably and definitely I will look for sell opportunities, right? So am I going to trade right away even though I'm on a daily time frame? No, I will check now my lower time frame for optimal entries on a swing trader perspective. Again, I am on a resistance level or zone. So once the price reacted to this resistance level or zone, I would now want to go to a much lower time frame. Let's say on a 4-hour time. Let's see what is the current structure of the market. All right. Okay, so we all know that the price now is at the key resistance level or zone. We all know that, right? So how am I going to enter this market for a short trade, right? Short opportunity, all right? So if I'm going to take a short opportunity here, applying again TFP bar system for a short setup, the price must be below certain levels or at least two confluence. Again, we already have how many? We already have one because right now the price is below our key resistance level or zone. And what else? I can find a counter trend line here, right? So if I'm going to take a short trade, I would want the market to break this counter trend line and what? I also found another key resistance level or zone here that I would want to consider. We all know this is a key resistance level or zone, right? Right? If I'm going to enter a high probability trade area, I'm going to mark this as my high probability trade area or zone. So if I'm going to place a short trade HPT, this is my high probability trade area or zone. I would want the market to what? To break this counter trend line and return to my high probability trade area zone. Again, always apply the buy low, sell high concept, right? If I want to go for a short, I would always want to look for a higher price for me to sell. I'm not going to chase for the price moving down. Again, that is not a smart idea to sell. Don't chase for the price moving down. Same thing with your buy or long setup. Don't chase for the price if it is going up. Wait for the retracement. Again, if you're going to buy, you'd always want to buy at a discount level, not at a much higher price. Again, buy low, sell high concept. As simple as that. So, if I'm going to take a short setup, I would want the market to return to my HPT zone and then let the market do its thing. I would want the market to reach my HPT and look for a much better entry, again, on a much lower time frame. So if I want, I can even place my sell limit here, right? But I want the market to what? I would want the market to break this counter trend line and react to this key significant resistance at this time frame. All right. So if I'm going to enter, if I want to enter a much early setup, okay. Right now I'm on H4. Probably I can find a much better entry on an H1. So let's see where the current price is. All right. So if I would analyze this, I can already see that the price already have broken again another trend line. All right. If I'm going to enter the market on much earlier, all right. So I would want the market now. Where's my HPT now? Right. I can see here again another key significant resistance. So my area of HPT, right, or high probability trade area or zone would be here. This is gonna be my H1 HPT. Right. Again, either way, I'm not trying to predict that the market will react here, but what I'm trying to say is this is the best price for me to sell at this time frame to catch the bigger move of the market on a swing trader perspective. And if I would consider on an H4 perspective, this would be my entry. All right. This is my H1 HPT. So HPT H1, and this is gonna be my H4 HPT. H4. Alright. So I have now two possible opportunities for me to enter the market on a swing trader perspective. Alright. So I would want the market to reach here or come back to my HPT or either here. So I assume the price would react here on the support. Alright. Thus going back to my H1 HPT on this area. Alright. So again, we can look for multiple entry opportunities just by using TFP wire system. Again, for a short opportunity, you may need to what? You may need to look for the price for should be below where? Below our key significant level zones, our counter trend line break, horizontal, and even your trend line resistance. So as of now, we only have two confluences, our horizontal resistance as well as our counter trend line break. All right. So again, we also know that we are on a higher time frame daily resistance level. So that provided us a more strong confirmation that we can sell this market going where. So if I would want to short this, for example, again, I would want the market to return to my H1 HPT zone. If I'm going to short this, for example, it's going to be my entry. All right. I would want the market to react here. So where is my target? Again, guys, we all know that, sorry, we all know on a daily perspective that we also have our HPT area for a long. So meaning, if I would go for a short opportunity currently as to where the market is right now, my target will be at the next support zone or HPT in this case for me to buy the market, right, later on, right, because this HPT zone is a high probability trade area for me to buy due to multiple confluences. Again, using TFP wire system, the price would probably react here above this key significant level of support, trend line support, counter trend line break. So again, I know where the price will be heading, but I'm not predicting. I'm just analyzing based on the technical analysis on where possibly the price could go. All right. So again, we want to be more reactive than predictive. In this case, although we are doing forex analysis as a as a forecast, what we're trying to say is we are basing our trades on probabilities. Again, trading is all about probabilities and possibilities. As of now, we're basing our analysis or our entries based on probabilities using our TFP wire system. So anything can happen. I may be wrong, but what matters most is that I can react to the market even though the market goes against me. So you have to have a plan, a trading plan, and of course, practice your risk management as always. Again, going back to our setup, I can place an early sell on my H1 HPT. At the same time, if I already have entered on H1 HPT, I can probably scale in as well on our H4 HPT zone. So meaning I have two possible short opportunities for me to swing this trade going to my daily HPT zone for me to buy later on. So you see, on a swing trader perspective, we can have multiple entries, but at the same time, since I'm doing a long-term trade, uh, the market is giving me more time to analyze deeply. Unlike if I'm going to do scalping and watch the price every now and then, every minute, 50 minutes, etc., for me to place the trade. So again, on a swing trader perspective, I don't want to stress myself looking at the charts every now and then. I only want to enter on a high probability trade area zone and then let the market do its thing. Let the market run. It either hits my TP or stop loss. So I can do something else once I placed my trade. So this will be the setup for pound kiwi if I'm going to short now the market. So we can see here that the market now is heading on our support level on where on our H1 level. So I must say that if the price would return to our H1 HPT, I will place the trade here, stop loss above structure. All right, the price might probably consolidate in this zone because since we have plenty of key significant support and resistances, so the price might probably consolidate before it go down. Then again, break this counter trend line H4 zone, going where? Going to our high probability trade area or zone on an H4 level, which I can place my trade again as a scaled in or adding position for a huge sell going to my daily HPT zone. So that is how I apply TFP bar system on a swing trader perspective. So the the, the price or the market gives me more time to analyze and more time for me to to place or analyze as well possible position or adding more positions or scaling in. So again, if you're going to short, the price must be below three confluences or at least two as based on our TFP system. But if I'm going to buy, the price must be above same our counter trend break, horizontal support, and trend line support. So that is how I apply the TFP system on a swing trader perspective. So we can expect the market to go down on this pound kiwi pair. All right. So again, just a recap on how we did our analysis on this pair for an opportunity. So I look where the current price is and mark my key significant level of support and resistance. And after that, I apply the concept of TFP or system if I'm going to buy or long or short or sell. So definitely, we can see on a long-term perspective that we can buy this market later on if the price would react to our key significant level of support on these two confluences. All right. If I'm going to sell where the market is currently heading or where the market is already at our key significant resistance, I went to a much lower time frame to look for better opportunities and optimal entry. So again, applying TFP system, the price must be below these confluences, key significant resistance, and below counter trend line break. All right. So again, if I want to enter a much earlier time frame for a much better uh, risk reward ratio through tightening my stop loss, so this would be my setup on an H1 and an H4 level. So I would need the market to react to my HPT for me to enter the trade. Because we all know the concept of buy low, sell high. I want the price or want to sell the price at a much higher price instead of chasing the market now. All right. So again, we have two opportunities on an H1 and on an H4 time frame. So we just wait for the market to react to here and consolidate and probably reach our HPT on an H1 as well as on an H4. So that is my analysis on this pound kiwi pair. All right, so that's it for today's video, and I hope you have learned something on how you can apply again TFP war system on a swing trader perspective and how you can uh, do multiple entries and look for better opportunities just also using a multi-time frame analysis. So that is how I analyze the market regardless of its condition. So again, we must be reactive than predictive. Although we have our forecasting, more importantly, we should always practice risk management. Anything can happen at the market because we're dealing with probabilities and possibilities. Our analysis is based on probabilities using our technical stuff. However, for possibilities, that is the one that we cannot control. Even we have our perfect setup, definitely there would come a time that the price would go against you. So we must be prepared. And of course, for me, it either hit my stop loss or take profit. That is how trading goes for me. So I don't want to have an emotional attachment on my trades. Once I place my trades, I close my computer or mobile, and that's it. I let the market do its thing and let it run. So again, thank you to all my supporters. Thank you to my VIP students and also non-VIP, uh, as well as to my members that are part of the private group. Again, thank you guys. Thank you to all your support. Again, if you are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for you to be updated every time I posted a new video. So if you are interested on the mentorship programs, just check at the description below and private message me and follow me on the certain links provided. So again, thank you and see you on the next video.